What is going on, embodied creators? This is David Lyon, founder of Evolving Man. And in this video, we're going to explore why following your obsession is the safest bet you can have for your future career. Why it's a very smart thing to actually follow down the rabbit holes of whatever deeply excites you. Now, to give you a more personal context of this, for the past couple of weeks, I've been obsessing with playing chess. Now, am I a good chess player? Hell no. Do I see any clear connection to what I'm learning from chess and my work? No. Am I still fully following the obsession right now? Yes. And so I want to share how my perception of following my obsessions has shifted over time, and really encourage you to go for your obsessions. So I remember that when I started on my journey of being self-employed, of becoming an embodied creator, whatever I was doing outside of work, I was always kind of worrying, like, does that actually support my work? Like, is that something I'm doing for work or not for work? And I noticed by now this division between something is for work and isn't for work has completely vanished. It doesn't really exist for me any longer. And I trust that whatever it is that deeply excites me is going to nourish my work somehow. And for me, there are two main reasons that I see why that's the case. The first one is whatever you're deeply excited about, that's where your energy is going anyway, right? Like, that's where you feel a pull. You're like, oh, I could do this all day long. And that's how children learn, right? Like, children simply, if they're being let, if they're not being thrown into an education system that kicks this out of them, they just do whatever they get really excited about. And that's why they learn so quickly. And so we can do the same by following our obsessions, because like going against that is like fighting against your own energy. Now, of course, like in certain moments, it might make sense to be like, okay, David, take a break from playing chess now for 30 minutes and shoot some videos. Okay, it's not that bad with my chess obsession, but just to give you an example. So maybe in certain moments it makes sense to not always go with your energy, but in general, go with your energy. Go with what excites you. That's what's going to increase your energy, and your energy, like your aliveness, that's the biggest currency that you have. Okay, so that's the first reason. Going with your obsession is going to increase your aliveness, your energy, and that's what you need regardless of what you want to do in this life. The second reason is that when you start following your obsessions, you're going to carve out a very unique set of skills and abilities that you can then use as an embodied creator. Now, again, to give you an example from my life right now, I've been exploring marketing a lot. Very interested in marketing. For me, it's I was very skeptical. I think, like, for most people, the word marketing is like, oh, that's like trying to push people into buying stuff that they don't want. And so it's been really fascinating for me to get deeper into it and find people who are doing marketing in an ethical way. And because I needed to learn that for my own business, I have quite some knowledge in marketing right now. And so, for example, right now I started working with one of my mentors by supporting him in his marketing, because that's a place where he has very little knowledge, and I have a unique combination that actually I don't see right now anyone else out there having. Maybe there are people out there I'm very interested in this path of embodiment and the inner path and trauma and so on and so forth, and I have good knowledge of marketing. And so people who are teachers in these areas, when they look for someone in marketing, it's usually frustrating because they have no idea of the work that they're doing. And so I'm in a place where I'm kind of entering a niche of, hey, I know this work and I know marketing. So that's just for you, like, to give an example of when you start following your obsessions, when you start like going for the little things that excite you, maybe just for a while, you're going to learn certain things that at some point in your life are going to be very useful, and it's quite probable that no one else is going to have your exact set of obsessions, right? Like, oh, I love playing chess and I'm interested in marketing, and I love playing the guitar and I love making videos and so on. And it's like a puzzle, and often you don't see exactly how these pieces fall together. And it takes time and patience to see how it unfolds. But in my experience, following your obsession is really the safest bet you can follow if you want to carve out in a way, like a niche where you enter with a set of qualities that you won't have a lot of competition with these exact sets of qualities. And given that with artificial intelligence, a lot of jobs that are currently existing are not going to exist pretty soon, I think it's a very very important thing to really find your unique contribution, that where you cannot be easily replaced by someone else and not easily replaced by robots. Okay, so that's why follow your obsessions. Go play chess if you're like me, dance all day if that's what you feel like doing, but really do the things that energize you, and trust that over time you will find the puzzle of what is your unique contribution with your unique set of interests and obsessions. All right, so let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. Share it if you think more people should hear about this. And as always, with Evolving Men and Embodied Creators, you're seen, you're loved, you're appreciated. Keep evolving, keep creating, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.